What makes leadership so different from anything else in this world? What is the true essence of leadership? Very often we fail to understand this particular fact of life, fact of leadership. Leadership, the first and the most important thing is that leadership starts from leading yourself first. To be a leader, to be able to lead hundreds and thousands and millions of people, if you want to do so, you first have to start with yourself. We first have to start with ourselves. Leadership starts with myself. Leadership, the word leader. All of us somewhere have this willingness or thought to be called a leader, to become a leader, to have those leadership qualities that makes one successful. But very few people are actually able to take themselves to a level where they can be called as leaders. Because you cannot make people say you a leader. You can make people say you a boss for sure, but you can never make people say you a leader. You cannot make people say that you are their leader. Why is that? What makes leadership so different from anything else in this world? What is the true essence of leadership? Very often we fail to understand this particular fact of life, fact of leadership. Leadership, the first and the most important thing is that leadership starts from leading yourself first. To be a leader, to be able to lead hundreds and thousands and millions of people, if you want to do so, you first have to start with yourself. We first have to start with ourselves. Leadership starts with myself. If I am not able to lead myself, if I am not able to owe myself, I cannot be the leader. I cannot have that essence that is required for leadership. And when I talk about essence of leadership, the true essence of leadership, it starts with a few things. And it is called as be strong. Leadership. Leaders are strong but not rude. Rudeness is not what they are classified or they are talked as. Very often people, the moment they become strong, they also become rude, or they think that by being rude they can prove to the world that they are strong. But true leaders are strong but never rude. You have to understand the difference, and you have to understand that rudeness is not the sign of strength. Rudeness is not the sign of strength. It is actually the sign of weakness. You are actually trying to hide something by covering it with the layer of rudeness. You are not strong. Leaders who are strong are never rude. Be kind but not weak. Very often we mistake weakness with kindness, or kindness with weakness. Leaders are kind but never weak. Leaders are not kind because they are weak. They are, or they look maybe weak at times because they are kind. That is how leaders are. They are kind. They can maybe damage, they can do a lot of things, but they are kind enough to take care of things. They are kind enough to not let something happen, even if that might make them look weak, but they are actually kind. Weakness, on the other side, is not kindness. Be bold, but not a bully. That is again how leaders are. They are bold, but they never bully. You will once again see the weaker people. You will once again see people who have something to hide will try to bully others and prove a particular point. Leaders are not out there to prove a point. They are not out there to bully. They are out there to be bold, take actions, take responsibilities, take the ownership, and that is why they are called as leaders. Leaders are proud without being arrogant. Being arrogant is not what leaders are, but they are proud. They are full of proud. They are full of pride. They do not let their pride become arrogant too. That is how leaders are. Leaders are compassionate, yet courageous. They are courageous, yes. That is why they are leaders. They are courageous, but they are also compassionate. They feel things. They feel things from within, and they take actions. They are courageous enough to take all that is needed, to do all what is needed to be successful, to make their people successful. But they are also compassionate. They feel the pain, they feel the happiness, they feel the sadness, they feel what is happening around them. They are friendly. Leaders are friendly yet firm. If something is not good for you, it is not good for you. Even if you are my friend, the advice that I give you would be the best that is for you. Even if it is hard, even if it is strong, I'll stand firm because I know that is right for you. Leaders are sincere and strong. Leaders are tender and tough. Humble but never timid. These are how leaders are. This is how leaders are. These are the true essence. We call it the essence of true leadership. These are the true essence of true leadership. And if you want to identify how much of leadership qualities you have within you today, compare yourself with all of these things. I'll repeat this once again for you. Be kind but not weak. Be strong but not rude. Be bold but never bully. That's ego at work. Inspire, never threaten. Be proud without being arrogant. Be compassionate yet courageous. Be friendly yet firm. Be sincere yet strong. Be tender and tough. Be humble but never timid. That is how leaders are. And the best part of leadership qualities are that you can learn leadership. You can practice leadership. You can practice and become a leader. Leaders are not always born. They practice into becoming a good leader. They practice into becoming a better leader every day, every single second of their life. It is said, let's take an example of an athlete. He is a world-class athlete, and after winning a few matches in maybe gold medals in Olympics, one day he goes and says to the coach that from today I'm not going to practice anymore. I'm not going to get myself better, make myself better, no practice, no upgradation, nothing, but I'll still win all the games that would be coming in the future, that I would be playing in the future. Do you think that will ever happen? Do you think that athlete, without practicing, without upskilling, without getting better at what he is, he can win any of the future games? He would never. But when we go out, we never upgrade ourselves, we never upskill ourselves. And that is where we lack. Leaders upgrade themselves. Leaders learn leadership. Leaders learn how to upgrade. Leaders keep upskilling themselves. So if you are a true leader, you will keep upgrading yourself. You will keep upskilling yourself. You won't make an excuse that I'm not a born leader. You will never make an excuse that I cannot learn new things. That is what makes you a true leader. If you have any queries, any questions, feel free to come back to me and I'll be helping you in becoming a better leader. I myself am working on it. I'm reading books about leadership, on leadership, getting to know better about leadership, about leading, and I hope that I become a better leader someday, and I wish you all the very best in becoming a better leader tomorrow. Have a good and a wonderful day. Bye-bye.